Charles Barkley joining us, the TNT Inside the NBA studio analyst and, of course, Hall of Famer. Hi, Charles. How are you today?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How's the off season?
The off season has been fantastic. It's kind of sucks. It's coming to an end. But I've had a great summer. I love downtime, a lot of golf, a lot of fishing. I'm on cloud nine right now, but I'm ready for the season.
How surprised are you they're playing basketball in China this morning?
I'm not surprised. They got billions of dollars at stake. And I didn't say millions. I said billions. They have billions of dollars at stake. It's a business decision. I understand the NBA. The players and the owners both got billions of dollars at stake. I think it's easy for these Monday morning quarterbacks to say, well, these guys should do this, should do that. That's because it's not their money. The NBA makes billions of dollars in China, and that goes to the owners and the players. So it's a business decision, and I totally understand it.
If you were in LeBron's shoes, would you say anything? Lay low?
I think as a player, it's a lose-lose situation. You can't control what goes on in another country. I think it's totally – the thing is really funny. All these idiots and jackasses and fools on radio and television talking about these players should do that. These are the same people who've been hating on Colin Kaepernick for the last few years. And that's in another country. So I find it hilarious listening to all these idiot fools and jackasses on radio and TV talking about, well, these players should stand up. I said, first of all, you guys been killing Colin Kaepernick for the last X amount of years. Now all of a sudden y'all want to control what happens in a foreign country? Give me a break, please.
I thought that what was interesting is we haven't heard anything from China as far as Adam Silver or anybody else. Like, this is a good thing. You just want to get these games over with, get out, and then hopefully you can repair things. So what do you think of the job Adam Silver has done so far?
Well, Adam Silver works for the owners and kind of works for the players. Like I said, Dan, this is billions and billions of dollars. Like I said, I find it funny. Everybody's talking about let's make this moral stand. You know what? If it's not their billions of dollars, it's easy for somebody to make a stand when they don't have any skin in the game. Listen, Adam Silver works for the owners and the players. And I'm going to repeat this for the last time. We're talking billions of dollars, billions of dollars. So I totally understand it. It's an awful situation. But this is China. This is not the United States. But all these guys out here want to pick the moral high ground. Like I said, these are the same people who've been hating on Colin Kaepernick. They don't care what happens in the United States. All of a sudden, they want to know what happens. Let's make a stand on what happens in China. So I just sit back and just laugh at all these fools.
Can Zion Williamson live up to the expectations, the hype this year?
Well, Dan, he's the number one pick in the draft. Any number one draft pick is under tremendous pressure. I think he's a really, really talented kid. I think he's in great hands with Alvin Gentry and David Griffin. He seems like a really nice kid, too. But, those are the expectations when you're the number one pick in the draft. I'm just going to have fun sitting back, watching. Like I said, he seems really talented, and he seems like a nice kid. And it's great for the NBA if he's successful.
I was watching the ESPN pregame show last night, and they used the comparison because we always have to compare somebody. And they used you and Dominique Wilkins for Zion Williamson, a hybrid of you two. What do you think of that comparison?
Well, it's not fair to compare him to me. He's not nearly as good as I was in my heyday. He's really talented. He hasn't even played an official NBA game yet. And Dominique's in the Hall of Fame also. But listen, I think I love the kid. I wish him nothing but the best. But it's disrespectful to compare. Like I said, he's me already. I mean, dude, I've been in the Hall. I'm in the Hall of Fame, and I was a hell of a player. But to compare him to me and Dominique, two guys who were great players in the Hall of Fame, that's not fair to him. And it's not fair to me and Dominique, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think that people are going to be a little bit surprised and maybe a little bit disappointed when they watch Zion and the numbers that he puts up. Because I said if he could put up the numbers that Julius Randle put up for this team last year, I'd be thrilled. If you said he went 21-10 I'd be thrilled with that. Uh, I think that we think he's going to have these monster nights, and he might. But I just don't think that the NBA is different than playing an ACC schedule like he did at Duke. You got some grown men in there, and he's going to have to be able to shoot the jumper. I love. He's a good team player, got a great feel for the game, passes the ball well. I just don't want people to go only averaged 17 and 9 this year.
Dan, first of all, that was a really great point that you made. I said, yeah, man, let the guy play. Because we don't have, and I don't mean any disrespect when I say we don't have a Clemson and NC State in the NBA. I mean, we like even if I'm trying to think, I don't think there's any bad teams in the West. I mean, I think the West is the best it's ever been. So I just want to see the kid play. I hope he's great because I think it'll be great for the NBA. But I got no idea. But the West is crazy, man. I don't know what he's going to do. But like I say, I got great faith in Alvin Gentry and David Griffin. Like I say, he seems like a great kid. But let's just let this thing play out. I mean, I don't think they're a playoff team by any stretch of imagination. But, man, the West is just going to be fun to watch. And I can't wait for the season to get started in a couple of weeks.
You think that they should look into reseeding when you get to the playoffs, that, take out the East and West?
That's a great question. Well, listen, Milwaukee and Philly, I think Milwaukee and Philly are the best two teams in the East with Boston kind of a third. But in the West, I got zero idea who's going to win the West. I don't know how, obviously LeBron and AD, they're going to be fantastic. I don't know what Kawhi is going to do with load management, and Paul George got to come back. Denver and Utah are terrific. You got Portland. I haven't even got to the Rockets. That's going to be fascinating to watch James Harden and Russell Westbrook. I mean, the Spurs are going to be pretty. Listen, the Sacramento Kings got a good team. I think for the first time in a long time, Dan, I cannot wait for the NBA to start because, man, there's some great storylines out there. There's some really great storylines in the West. I cannot wait for the season to start.
What's your biggest concern with the Lakers?
Anthony Davis and LeBron's health. LeBron's older. He's not in the East anymore. Like, he don't get those he used to get 30 or 40 easy games a year. He won't get that in the West. You saw last year, if he missed any time, they're not going to make the playoffs. And Anthony Davis has got to prove he can stay healthy. Those are my two biggest concerns with the Lakers, LeBron's health and AD's health. And like I say, with Kawhi, he load management 22 games last year. He can't load manage in the West. If he missed 22 games in the West, the Clippers I'm not even sure they would make the playoffs if he missed 22 games.
Talking to Charles Barkley inside the NBA TNT studio analyst. Can you explain this beef between Shaq and Damian Lillard? Well,
Shaq got thinner skin and flat Stanley. He can't. It's good. First of all, I love working with Shaq. He's a good guy, but he can't let anything go. Like, he don't realize. Like, Dan, I'm 56 years old. When somebody insults me, I just laugh about it. He can't let anything go. And I'm hoping at some point he gets to the point like, yeah, man, you're one of the greatest to ever do it. You don't have to, I think they call it clap back. I don't do any social media, but you don't have to clap back every time somebody says something about you. So first of all, that becomes a full-time job. Dame Lillard is a stud. It's his time now. So Shaq needs to step back and start dealing with these young kids, plain and simple. Our job, one of my good friends is a guy named Jason Whitlock, who I like. He says, our job, because, he called me. He said, apologize. When I said I want to punch Draymond Green in the face. And I did want to punch him in the face. But he sent me a text and said, yeah, man, our job is to promote the game, not get into it with the players. And I said, you know what, Jason, you are correct. So I apologize. Even though I did want to punch Draymond in the face, that's not my job to say, get on TV and say I want to punch this guy in the face. My job is to help the NBA. And Shaq got to learn that, plain and simple.
It was good TV, though, when you said you wanted to punch Draymond in the face.
And listen, I admit it. I wanted to punch him in the face. But then, that goes back to this Hong Kong thing. We don't get to say everything we want to on television. Like, I work for a network. We don't get to say whatever we want to. We can say some things, but you don't get to say. Like, Dan Amari, he don't get to say what he wants to. Like, we got a business deal with China, and I hear all these punk-ass politicians chiming in. They can't solve our own problems in America. Now they want us to hold up our fist and pound on China, and they stuck at their job. But we don't get to say what we want to, because we all work for somebody else. Like I said, it was great TV, and I admitted it. I want to punch everyone in the face, but you know what? I technically work for the NBA. My job is to promote the game, and I was wrong in that instance. I was wrong. And so I like Draymond a lot as a person. He's a good basketball player. And even though he makes me mad at times and he whines on, the guy has never committed a foul in his life. But that's not my job to get on TV and say I want to punch him in the face. And I was wrong then.
How's your golf game?
I'm playing better than I played in the last 20 years, Dan.
Uh-oh.
I want you to quit backing me. Hey, listen, stop being a coward. Chuck, bring your guys out to Arizona. Come on out 1 week. Do your whole show from Arizona when it's cold as hell on the East Coast. Come to Arizona, and I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll let you do a show from my house. We'll do a show in my backyard. It'll be 70 degrees in the middle of the winter. Come on out to Arizona. You know the nerds would love to get out of Connecticut for when it's cold as hell in the middle of the winter. Come on out to Arizona where it's 70 degrees every day. We'll do the show from my backyard on my putting green. Or we can do it from my tennis court if you want to do it. We'll drink all day. I'll bring all the alcohol, and we'll have a blast for a couple hours.
Is there a basketball court for me?
I got a basketball court and a tennis court in my backyard.
Yeah, I don't care about tennis, but basketball, I'll steal your money.
Hey, listen, man, let me tell you something. I'll play you anytime, anywhere.
A shooting contest?
Yeah, Dan, you're not. Listen, you were a good player back in your day. It's not your day anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna. The Danettes and I are gonna huddle as we take a commercial break here, and we'll figure out when we can come out there and see you.
Hey, come on! I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll let you stay in my guest house.
Whoa!
Too. How about that?
Okay. All right.
You can stay in the guest house. Now, they got to stay at a hotel. I don't like people staying in my big house. But I'll let you stay in my guest house in the backyard.
All right. All right. How big is the big house, by the way?
I think like 20,000 square feet, something like that. Man, I got big fans. I need a lot of space.
All right. Hey, great to talk to you as always. And
hey, man, listen, thanks for having me. You guys keep up the great work, and it's good talking to you.
Thank you, bud. That's Charles Barkley, Hall of Famer, TNT Inside the NBA studio analyst. I don't know. Can you guys get a hall pass from your wife?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I just talked to you.
Just want to make sure everybody can go out there. Yeah, Paulie.
I do not want to show this on TV, so don't shoot it. I've got a picture of Charles Barkley's house, the compound. It looks like if you gave someone a whole bunch of money and said build a playground, which basically what they did with Charles.
Okay.
It's got putting, chipping, pools, plural.
Yes, Richie.
Before I can hang up with him, after he wrapped up with you, he's insisting that we do a week of shows. He's like, he doesn't want to take no for an answer. He's totally ready to roll out the red carpet and have us do the shows.
Yeah, but he does TNT, so when can we go out there when he's going to be there when he's not covering the NBA?
That's what we got to figure out. But we've got to do that. To do shows from Charles Barkley's backyard, how awesome would that be?
It'd be nice to do 2 shows there. Like we do sort of a Pebble Beach show, and we do a dry run for our Pebble Beach shows, and then we do it in his backyard.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.